What's up, guys? Today, we're gonna be looking at Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. Now, version 1.0 came out recently. I don't know what it entailed. I didn't read the changelog. But you know me. Let's just get into it. We're gonna do a couple of things. Ignore that. I'm gonna clear that all. Right now, we're gonna do some interesting stuff with custom stuff, you know? And so there's gonna be two teams, and it's gonna be not custom, modded units. Let's go. Where is it? There we go. We're checking out the Skibidi Toilet and Cameraman mods made by Steam user CT1208. I find it very, very cool that the rest of their mods are clone troopers and Star Wars related stuff, but then they just have Cameramen and Skibidi Toilet. So first, we're gonna... I'll leave the links down in the description too. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Let's move, let's actually make them bigger again just for a second. So I can, see where they are. Let's turn this guy around. Team 1 is Skibidi Toilet, and Team 2 is Cameraman. So... just to see how in a 1v1 they fare against each other, we're gonna start the battle. Skibidi bum 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 bum, yes 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 yes. Skibidi bum 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 bum, yes 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 yes. Skibidi bum 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 bum, yes 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 yes. Skibidi bum. It plays. I don't know if this is gonna demonetize me.
By Voicey.network.
So we got Skibidi Toilet right here. We got the signature Skibidi Toilet. It seems to, instead of the plunger being on the top, it seems to be on the side. Is that awesome? It's gonna play. Yes, the classic Skibidi Toilet line. Here's the Cameraman. Let's start the battle, but really quick, go in slow motion. So he attacks just like a punch, and he has 1,400 health. Let's see the Skibidi Toilet. Let's see how much health the Skibidi Toilet has. I love Skibidi Toilet. It has 800 health. And the Skibidi Toilet actually fires around, apparently.
By Voicey.network.
So it could be anyone's game. Let's slow this down. The epic fight between the Cameraman and the Skibidi Toilet starts now. I'm pretty sure the Skibidi Toilet killed him in one shot. I love Skibidi Toilet so much. It's my favorite thing to happen. Okay, now let's add, since, Skibidi Toilet won, let's add, 5 Cameramen. See if that's enough people to beat a Skibidi Toilet. I mean, in Skibidi Toilet, 27. I think I'm not a Skibidi Toilet lore knower or like a lore master, but I've had my fair share of Skibidi Toilets. So we got the 5 cameramen. They're trying to protect their home of ancient Giza of Egypt.
Network.
So let's see. They're about to meet up. They're about to fight. Right. Now in this term, it seemed like the Skibidi Toilet is still attacking somehow. But the cameramen won by 1 punch. So now after seeing that, they can easily beat each other up. 1-ish attack. Let's ramp it up a little, let's say. Let's ramp it up to 100 on each side. See who wins this. The Skibidi Toilets pour in from one side, and the cameramen go to attack. Let's see how this goes. They're about to meet up. The Skibidi Toilets seem to be losing against the 100 cameramen. It seems the cameramen won. But as you know, the Skibidi Toilets never fight fair. You see, if you've kept up with the Skibidi Toilet wars that have been going on the Fuck Boom's channel, they always have a much greater force. So it's more like 1,000 versus 100, let's say, in this epic fight. The power scaling. Oh, I went the wrong way. So all the Skibidi Toilets are pouring in, and all the cameramen are there. So are the cameramen going to be able to kill all the Skibidi Toilets and protect Giza? I don't think so, just because there's an overwhelming amount of Skibidi Toilets. Yes, as we saw the Skibidi Toilets, bum bum, yes, yes, nia, nia, won immediately. No mercy. Skibidi Toilets. But can they survive a nuke? I love Skibidi popcorn. Skibidi popcorn is my favorite type of popcorn. The Skibidi stairs. So one guy, oh, they all died, okay. So let's change before we move on to a different map and add some more stuff, let's just add this amount to each side. Actually, oops. This amount to each side. They don't even fit in. I don't even know if this is going to work, if this is going to crash my game. It might crash my game. My game is not responding. Oh! My recording software is also acting up.
Network.
Oh my. Oh my. 5 FPS. This is what happens when the Skibidi Toilets invade, guys. And speaking of invasions, we gotta stop the Skibidi Toilet invasion. And you can help by hitting that like button and subscribing to Bob Santa's content. Over there we got that's all the cameramen, that's all our guys. And they could really use the support. If you hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment down below saying what you enjoyed about this video. What's your favorite Skibidi Toilet season and episode? Leave that in the comments below. Here they come. The Skibidi Toilet wave and the Cameraman wave. Can I get a higher ground? Ooh, this is a big chugger right here, folks. I don't know if the audio is gonna get messed up at this point. Let's see. I might have to end this, but I'll wait until they meet up. Well, the Skibidi Toilets are already getting kills, as you see in the top right, but they're about to meet, so I'm guessing we're gonna start seeing those kills go up. Yep, we're seeing those kills go up right now. They've clashed. Let's see a closer look to the Skibidi Toilet battle. Oh, my computer's making weird sounds I've never heard before. Must be the work of the Skibidi Toilets. They're trying to impact the fight. We can't let this happen, guys. We gotta push through. Let these Skibidi Toilets show what for with us cameramen. We're on the cameraman side. We gotta defeat the Skibidi Toilets at all costs. Seems like the toilet men are gaining ground slowly. They are. The Skibidi Toilets obviously are no match for the cameramen in the long run. We're gonna win this fight, guys, if we just subscribe and hit that like notification and hit that like bell and notification bell and watch my other content. If this video does well, more Skibidi content will obviously come, guys. We gotta help the Skibidi Toilets win at all costs. That's what we have to do. We gotta win this battle against the evil Skibidi Toilets. We can't let them put their parasites in us because we don't want to hurt our fellow cameramen. And issue warning, Skibidi spoilers, of course, guys. We're talking about Skibidi Toilet here. I've watched all the videos, even 51. But the Skibidi Toilet series is my favorite series, especially since the writers and actors strikes are going on right now. So it's the only content I can watch right now that won't harm either of them, because I don't want to support these big companies that are trying to undermine the work of the writers and the actors. They've been trying to in the Actors Guild pass it on in an agreement to the Actors Guild for background actors. Like, when the background actor comes in, gets full body scanned, whatnot, using the computer, and then they get paid for a full days of work as a background character. But then they own their body and the rights to use them unpaid for and whatnot. They basically own that scanned version of you. They're trying to get that through. We can't let them happen. Support your local. Reach out, see what you can do to support the Actors Guild and the Writers Guild. Obviously, that sounds very dystopian. We can't let that happen. That's why I've moved to Skibidi content. Skibidi scabba bomb bomb yes yes. Skibidi bomb yes yes. Skibidi yes yes bomb 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 yes yes. Skibidi dom dom. I'm a big fan of Skibidi content. Let's get a better angle. As we can see, the Skibidi battle rages on. There's so much blood, it's not even all loading in. Because the reindeer... It's actually not even blood, it's just putrid... It's obviously just putrid toilet water from the Skibidi Toilets. And then the kitchen... And then the cameramen as this is a secret lore Easter egg, the cameramen have ketchup packets all in their clothes or whatnot. And that's what the red is, folks. It's nothing that bad. The Skibidi Toilet battle rages on slowly. As we see, we're up to 100,000 kills on each side. The cameramen, obviously, as you can see, have less people, but they have more kills overall. So I think the Skibidi Toilets are gonna win. As you can see in the background, the Skibidi Toilets are just pouring in. But the cameramen are slowly pushing them back. As you can see, all back there is all cameramen. They're all coming to help the Skibidi Toilets. This battle is actually gonna take a very long time to finish, especially at this lagging. So, I think, speed it up a little. Speed it up a little. Wipe some guys off the map. We're gonna place a nuke down. Just wipe the playing board of some of these Skibidi Toilets and cameramen. Speed up the action. Hopefully gain some more frames other than just having 5 FPS, you know. As you can see, the Skibidi Toilets and cameramen both were hurt by that. Now they gotta reconvene more. But as a person on the Skibidi Toilet side, not on the Skibidi Toilet side, I'm actually on the cameraman side. I was looking at the Skibidi Toilet, that's why I said Skibidi Toilet side, guys. Don't cancel me, I loved the cameraman, I'm on the cameraman side, as I've said before, guys. I'm gonna help the cameraman. And by getting some of these Skibidi Toilets out of the way. There's simply too many Skibidi Toilets around. We've got to wipe them off the map. And this is basically like that laser from space. The orbital beacon, the orbital bombardment they used in the early episodes of Skibidi Toilet. Obviously, it only works on the lesser toilets. But not the G-Man toilet, of course, the boss toilet. But it'll work on these guys. So hopefully we can wipe down gain some frames. By dropping a couple bombs. A couple bombs never hurt anyone, let's be honest. So Skibidi Toilets are obviously being walked out. I don't think this is gonna end anytime soon. Unfortunately, to speed up the process, I'm gonna have to wipe out some cameramen. But I have to, guys. Unfortunately, just for the sake of the simulation on my computer, I'm gonna have to kill some of these Skibidi Toilet people. The cameramen, of course. I gotta wipe them out. This is actually this actually is just a simulation of what happened back in ancient Egypt. The Skibidi Toilets actually invaded ancient Egypt, and the cameramen came down to help the ancient Egyptians in the Fertile Crescent hold back the Skibidi Toilets. And then recently, you know, the Skibidi Toilets came back after a bit, but they've been around. This war has been waging for a long, long time. Unfortunately, I think I just put a little too many Cameramen and Skibidi Toilets. So, I gotta wipe out a lot of them to, like, speed this up. Because it is still just at 5 FPS. It's at 5 FPS. I can't really do anything to stop this. I'm probably just gonna have to end it there. We're gonna cut it down from whatever number I put. It's been a bit, so I don't even remember. I'm gonna cut it down to this amount. I don't know what blood volumes do. Let's actually turn that on. That sounds pretty interesting. That's actually ketchup volumes and gross rusty toilet water volumes, actually. Pay no attention to that, because as we obviously know, that Skibidi Toilets are evil and not a design of God. As we can see, I'm back at a smooth 60 FPS. But we got our Skibidi Toilets on this side, all just covering it like a blanket. Same over here. We got some we actually got some cameramen over here on this top. But the Skibidi, and then we got some Skibidi cameramen over here. Cameramen up there. We got to obviously, interestingly enough, not Skibidi Toilets on that top. But they are covering all these buildings, and they've taken over the dam, actually eliminating the water source for the cameramen. That's what's happening. But as we can see, they have littered the drinking water with their defeated brethren, just as a final impact to the cameramen, just so it's not as just so even when they could win, it will be a while until they get their water back. Okay, so the Skibidi Toilet, some of the Skibidi Toilets are actually already bloody, but as we see, they're pouring in, they're meeting in, they're going around. Blood is already, ketchup is already forming. It is obviously going down the mountains. We got the main battle over here between the Skibidi Toilets. Looks like they have some of that high moving Skibidi Toilet in some instances, just by the movement of it. But as you can see, just by the loudness of the battle going on, this is what it would sound like if you were in the cusp. Let's go actually help out some of our cameramen brethren by beating up. We do 3,000 damage, but we obviously also take a lot of damage. Let's help our brethren out. Let's beat some of these guys up. I killed 6, but obviously it wouldn't be a fair fight. We gotta we gotta work with the Skibidi Toilets a little. He immediately died though. But as we see, there's starting to be a pile, so they're gonna have to be running up the mountains of their fallen brethren in this case. As we see, the Skibidi Toilets are still pouring in. Skibidi Bom Bom, yes, 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 are still pouring in. We got one that fell down here, you can tell by that. But as we can see, because this is on a hill, all of this is cooling down here. Covering it down in disgusting toilet water. The cameramen are waiting their turns to come down here and help. We'll help them running through the brethren. All these Skibidi Toilets just piling down, falling because the cameramen are so strong that they're winning, that they're able. But eventually it's gonna start making it so they'll survive the fall, unfortunately. But we got cameramen down here to stop that from happening. Looks like the cameramen defeated all the Skibidi Toilets that went around and are now regrouping. Possibly, yes, they're finishing off the ones that survive, that make it to the ground. The cameramen are so smart. That's why I like them. They plan ahead. Over here, we got a taller building. It actually looks like the Skibidi Toilets are like holding the high ground in this mass of just Skibidi bodies that are there. The Skibidi Toilets have also almost filed out, completely out of the town, as we can see here. The majority of the fighting's going on the sidelines. And all this hills, it's on a hill, so it's all just pouring down there. But it looks like actually, as the fight goes on, it's actually spilling out further and further. The back flanks want to get into action and the Skibidi Toilets. And it's slowly expanding the lines of the amount as they slowly fight over the Pyramid Giza, the ancient Egyptians areas, of course. As we see, this is just covered in Skibidi Toilets. As we can see, it's like ankle length now, just full of Skibidi-centric stuff. I don't know where all the stuff is going here, but it looks like the big mound is still building up just from the amount. Let's see what's going on this side. So instead of being pushed out, they're actually still fighting on this side. Just look at these big pot pools, big piles just forming right here of ketchup and rusty toilet water, of course. They're fighting. There's actually a pool right here, just from the amount. They can drown accidentally if it gets too high, because that's how it would work. You don't want to be drinking in like pools of ketchup. It's up to the cameramen's like waists and arms over here is the amount. So they might start losing troops on both sides just because the amount of toilet water. It seems like the bodies are piling up to actually like get on top of the pyramid. Let's see actually if I can walk up here. Yeah, I can walk up here now. Just because the amount of Skibidi Toilets that have fallen. I wonder if it's gonna pile up. So, it looks like actually the Skibidi Toilets are now pouring over here because actually the cameramen have gained area in this. So the Skibidi Toilets obviously don't like that. They're both around 500,000 units left on each side. The cameramen are winning by far against the Skibidi Toilets. Skibidi Toilets can't really keep up with this, which is a good thing because I hate Skibidi Toilets. They're evil. I want them all to die, and I want the cameramen to win. As we see, the ones that survive, that get punched and survive, that fall down, are obviously getting killed immediately. I'm gonna help them out by controlling some of these Skibidi Toilets and having them fall down. Just to see, that one's still alive. It falls down and immediately gets smacked to oblivion. I expected a much bigger puddle over here just because of this big incline over here. But it looks like it's evening out. It's actually spreading all the way over here. We're actually starting to see a puddle form in this area too because it's spreading so much. Just because it's so much even ground with the use of the use of gravity, how water works. Rustic toilet water and very saucy, very watery ketchup you see. We got some still over here too. What is that? A rock. Pay no attention to that. So it seems as soon as the Skibidi Toilets actually get, like, there's like a hill of bodies, the Skibidi Toilets actually start pushing forward more, which is interesting. I think it might be because they have higher ground, so they're able to hit more. The Skibidi Toilets actually have wiped out and thinned now, and are like splitting between them to beat this cameraman. As we can see, the piles of Skibidi Toilets and cameramen that have been left in the wake. We can see how the battle formed. So it's basically a line, and then they funneled over and started actually attacking, going around, as we can see by these lines. But like now there's a break in forces, so I don't know what that's gonna spell for the cameramen. I think they can pull it off now. It looks like they're being able to hold it off for now. But the Skibidi Toilets are actually splitting more, so we can see this big mound of where all these Skibidi Toilets and cameramen aftermath. It looks like over here, are they actually getting hurt by the level since they're completely submerged? It doesn't look like it right now, even though they're completely underneath. Is there any of this side that we can test on this side? The cameraman stands right here. It does look like the cameramen are taking slight damage from like just the amount of water that's over here, of toilet water that's over here, and catch up slowly. 20 points each, which isn't enough to hurt them, but it will lower the O's forces. It's gone on for so long. It's now in the night. We can actually see the light up of it. So we've got Skibidi forces actually breaking off from the main flank to run over and hold down this big wave of Skibidi Toilets that are now coming from over here. It looks like the Skibidi Toilets wiped out that whole flank over here, which is kind of sad because I don't like the Skibidi Toilets, and are like going around and slowly holding back, but as we can see, they're all being shot off over here, still pooling in over here. It's spreading. It's still the main battlefield. It seems like the Skibidi Toilets actually have now made a platform. If I go under here, this is all just their brethren that have fallen. And it seems like it has actually given them the higher ground, which has allowed them to actually take pot shots into the crowd, which are wiping out some cameramen, which isn't that good. Let's see what's happening over here. As we can see over here, the sliding amount of Skibidi Toilets are just falling into that pile, as I predicted. Since this whole side of the mountain incline is covered in ketchup. Over here we see another. They're fighting over the corner. They actually were here, but I guess they got pushed back to here. So now they're still pouring in. They're completely out of the village. But now they're deciding where to go. Main of the forces are there, but it could be anyone's game by now, unfortunately. So Skibidi Toilet is Team 1, by the way, and Cameramen are Team 2. So it actually looks like Skibidi Toilets are winning now, which is bad, because I don't want them to win because they're evil. And like, I would influence the battle because I can move them around, but that would just go against everything as a historian, a battle historian. That would go against my morals, so I can't do that. By the way, Rykir or Falkir or whatever, you should do a food review on the different Pepsis, especially since now there's the pineapple Pepsi. I don't know if you like Pepsi, but that seems like an interesting video you can put on your channel, by the way. Shout out to my pal Rykir Falkir. I forget what his YouTube channel is, but I'll put it down in the description saying what it is. I'm gonna actually put it over this interesting battle right here, and I might make it a time lapse of what's happening right now, but I'm gonna put it right there, the camera right there. I gotta grab something really quick, but this seems to be the, actually, before I do that, let's see what's checking over here. Actually, it looks like there's a lot of dead Skibidi Toilets there for some reason. I don't really know why. But over here, it looks like the Skibidi Toilets are actually pincher attacking on each side, which is bad, because now they're gaining the high ground. So I'm gonna go over here. This is where it started. So I'm gonna put it there for now. Let's see. We're gonna watch a little for a bit. Sorry I had to go for a bit. My landlord was just telling me to keep it down and threatening to kick me out. Which really sucks. I don't really like my landlord. But it looks like this is... At this little choke point, it's actually making a bigger hill over here. But that sucks. My landlord, I hate my landlord. They keep raising my rent. Don't they know? Don't they know I make Skibidi battles for you guys? I'm just trying to give you the best possible content. With Skibidi Battles, which is my series where I show you the Skibidi Toilets in Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. And how the battles would go in the Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2 of Skibidi Toilets versus Cameramen, which is this one that you're watching right now. Oh, and that reminds me, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you haven't already. It actually says 99% of you haven't subscribed to me, which is pretty crazy, guys. We gotta get that number up. And it especially says at CooksterMeme that they have not subscribed to my channel. So make sure to go over to at CooksterMeme and tell them to subscribe to Bob Sanchez at Bob Sanchez Content. Because I'm calling you out for this. Look at all this ketchup and all this rustic, disgusting toilet red water. As we can see, the Skibidi Toilet, it's become day again. And they've actually gained ground, so now they're not even piling up over there. Which is eventually going to be bad because the Skibidi Toilets are going to be able to attack on both ends. Which actually looks like that's what's going to happen on this side. But we can actually just see this long line of of fallen comrades and enemies and foes. It snakes out all the way out here, and then it trails off like a root.
byvoicy.network.
It's actually pretty sad, guys. It brings a tear to my eye. If this makes you sad and you want the Cameramen to win, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment saying, I want Cameramen to win. Let me know what side you're on. Obviously the Cameramen side. If not, then what are you thinking? The Skibidi Toilets are obviously evil. With their evil song. Their evil Bulgarian song saying Skibidi Bum Bum, yes, yes. It's a sad day for Cameramen. They won't be able to hold back the Skibidi Toilets. And their numbers now are drastically different. And the Cameramen are too spread out here. They're way too spread out here, so that they obviously run up and they just get annihilated, unfortunately. And the rest of these Cameramen are coming up. These ones are going over there to hold the line to stop them from getting pincher attacked. But I just think they're gonna get pincher attacked more. Because as we see, all these Skibidi Toilets are just pouring around, making a bigger and bigger area. You can see there was also a lot of carnage done over here. That snakes out all the way over here. And it looks like the same thing happened. The Cameramen got around and started pushing back, but then eventually got wiped out because of that. Which is really sad. This is a really sad day for Skibidi Toilets. This brings a tear to my eye. This upsets me greatly. It does look like, because of these two things, these two walls, the Cameramen are actually holding their ground because the Skibidi Toilets don't have free range to hit these guys and those guys. These Cameramen on either side. But I don't know how much that would work, because now the Skibidi Toilets are starting to catch up to the behind flank. If they're now pushing through, they're just gonna get surrounded. Look at all these Skibidi Toilets that fell. Yeah, they're starting to catch up and go around. And these are starting to go. And the back flank is actually starting to try to hold them off, but I don't think that's gonna work. It brings it... Dang. The Skibidi battle is just making me Skibidi sad. Now they're just gonna start pouring in on either side. The Cameramen were just completely overwhelmed. in this case, which sucks a lot. This is really, really sad. But because of that, we gotta show our support. You gotta hit that like and subscribe button to let the cameramen know not to give up. They may have probably lost this battle, but we cannot lose the war. These Skibidi Toilets have started going over there. The final Skibidi moments. They're getting split up here. All these, the final cameramen have fallen on this side. And they've won, unfortunately. But to stop that from happening, you know what we must do? We must wash away the Skibidi Toilets so they cannot use our brethren as fodder for their experiments. So they must be washed away. I will wait until this beginning of the Skibidi Toilets start to drown. Because their reign of terror just cannot continue. You're starting to fall, these Skibidi Toilets. If I do this, I can wash away. I can thin the herd. Because I'm on the Skibidi Toilet side. All these Skibidi Toilets gonna get picked up and thrown around and gotten rid of. They're so evil. We simply cannot have all these Skibidi Toilets around. It would lead to chaos. So we gotta get rid of all of them. They are too Skibidi evil. Did I get them that time?
Network.
Gotta make sure to wipe all of them out, else they'll continue their reign of terror. Here's the remaining Skibidi Toilets.
Network.
The Skibidi Massacre. So sad. It must be wiped clean.
Network.
And the reigning Skibidi Toilets must die.
Network.
They even hurt their own, as you can see from over here. Which is really messed up if you think about it. They would hurt their own kind?
Network.
Oh, here's the remaining Skibidi Toilets. You must pay for your crimes. They've been wiped out. Skibidi Toilets. That was a sad day. But next time. We'll see what happens next time. But this is gonna be it for this video, guys. In Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. I hope you enjoyed Skibidi Toilet versus Cameramen. 1 million units each fight each other in the Egyptian city. Once again, big shout out to CT1208 on Steam for making these two mods. Go follow their profile or whatever. Give them some awards. Go rate their stuff because they make really great stuff. Mainly Star Wars stuff, but they made Skibidi Toilet and Cameraman, and I can only hope that they make Speaker Man, Television Lady. Let's get Television Lady in here, please. And some of the other toilet variants. Preferably also Boss Toilet. That would be really, really cool if we can get Boss Toilet. My one gripe is the Skibidi Toilet doesn't have the knob on the back. It's a toilet that has the flush on the side. I just wish there was the flush on the top to be more like accurate to the Skibidi Toilet lore. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. It's been really great doing this battle. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you enjoyed this content, let me know. So I can make more of this epic, cool Skibidi content. So everybody just loves Skibidi Toilet for some reason. Once again, the Skibidi Toilet series is part of Da Fuck Boom's content. He's been making content for years, and Skibidi Toilet is one of his best stuff. Keep up with the Skibidi Toilet lore, and I'll see you in the next video. Skibidi Toilet Battle. Let me know if you have a better idea for the name of a title for this, because right now I'm just gonna call it Skibidi Battle in Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2. Because I just love Skibidi Toilet. Maybe I'll have Skibidi Toilet fight other people. Leave your comments down below on what you want the Skibidi Toilet to face. Thank you.